Lots of oil company earnings this week. Real Money contributor Dan Dicker is here, our oil expert, of course. And Dan, I guess with earnings, it's a case of the good, the bad, and the ugly without the good.
That's exactly right, Ron. I mean, we have a lot of bad earnings that have come from oil companies already this week, and more from majors that begin to start reporting on Thursday and into Friday and into the week coming next. And so there's this kind of interesting dichotomy between what's been reported, what's going to be reported, and whether you can trade off of those or adjust your portfolio off of those, or whether you even should try.
So let's get through some names in terms of how they reported, how they will report, and what you do if you hold the stock.
Right. So there's been two what I call mini majors that have reported, two independents that I follow particularly closely in Anadarko and Hess. And both of them, Anadarko reported 2 days ago and Hess reported this morning. And what's been very, very interesting is that Anadarko reported horribly, and yet the stock has been rallying. Hess, on the other hand, which I think is, both of these I think, by the way, are very good long-term plays. Hess reported terrifically and has gotten schmeeced in the market. So this is kind of a tell-all on how difficult it is to try and trade off of earnings reports. And what I tell people most of the time is, please don't even try.
All right, what about some of the majors that are reporting? Will they get smeeced too?
Yeah, the upcoming are going to be bad. I mean, you'll see Conoco will start tomorrow, or at least on Thursday. Exxon and Chevron will report on Friday. Both of them, all of them will report badly. Low oil prices have made for a terrible profit margin, and they will have third quarter numbers that are significantly lower than the third quarter last year.
But the tricky thing with earnings is some of it might be priced in, right? So that might be the argument for these stocks to move higher. But you think just avoid them for now?
Indeed. I mean, that's really what it is. To try and overthink what already might be in the marketplace with these earning reports, I think, is a mistake. So I have written a piece on TheStreet, which anybody can access, about the difference between the majors that are going to report, particularly Exxon and Chevron, which I think are on two opposite sides of the spectrum here in terms of what you want to hold. And I invite people to go and read that. And for the most part, stay away from trying to trade the earnings. I think it's a mistake.
Dan Dicker, thanks. Right. I'm Rhonda Schaffler for TheStreet.